Alright, I think we are live. What's happening, YouTube? Suraj here. Welcome to another live stream. Hopefully you can hear me. Let's make sure that's going fine first. Tell me in the comments if you can hear me fine and if you can see me fine. How was? Wait, tell me that first, and then we'll talk about how everybody is doing today. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, awesome. How's everybody doing today? I just was on Twitter a couple minutes ago and I read that the Indian government has banned another 100 Chinese apps. Um, an interesting thing is that PUBG is included this time. So yeah, I don't really care about PUBG. I mean, I don't really play, but yeah, I'm just letting you know because I just read that and yeah. But we'll move on from that because I don't want to get too political on this. Is this real though? Like, tell me if this is actually happening. Where is the link for sending videos? Shlok, we'll get to that in just a second. What's happening, everybody? Hi, Adnan. What's up, Ronit? Hi, Shrish. Hi, Adnan. Already said hi, Adnan. Hi, Aditya. Hi, Kabir. Hi, Santosh. Uh, lag? Don't tell me, man. Lag again. Okay. Yep. So today we are recording with, or I'm using the A6300 with the 16 which is why it's a little bit wider compared to last time. Um, yes. So for those of you that don't know, I have been doing these weekly live streams for about 3 weeks now. Today is the third one, and basically the intention. The main goal is to just go live and talk about photo or video related stuff. On the first live, which was about 3 weeks ago, I covered Instagram profiles. Basically, I went to Instagram profiles of you guys, of your Instagram profiles, and we talked about your photos. The second live, which was last week, we did videos, and again today we are doing videos again. How do you send your video? Good question. So I don't have a concrete system for this yet. We are still figuring this out. It's a super work in progress. I'm a noob. I haven't gone live much before. This is the third one only. So for this live, I posted a community post yesterday on the community tab of my YouTube channel, where I shared the link of a Google form, and you guys were asked to send your submissions. So that's what you guys did. We have about, I actually only took 10 submissions because I want to go through every single one of them and not take any more than I can actually cover. So yeah, we have about 10 videos. We'll get started in just a minute here. I'm just going to see if there's any more people that will join. We'll wait a couple more minutes for more people to join. No man, no lag today. Thank you, Kabi. That is so great to hear. 16 is a thick lens. You stuck on Canon, Ryzen 50. Yeah, it's kind of big, but it's worth it. I feel 16 1.4. It's still kind of on the smaller end, like relatively speaking. But yeah, I think it's worth it personally. Santosh says your new logo is awesome. Thank you, Santosh. So yes, that is another change that we did this week. Yesterday, I'm gonna say maybe day before, I changed the profile picture or the DP profile picture across all my platforms, so YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. We now have a new logo in yellow because that's one of the colors I've been liking a lot lately. I also changed the banner, the YouTube channel art. So if you want to check that out and tell me how that's looking, I'd really appreciate that too. But yeah, basically we have the new branding going, and on September 6th, I am also gonna change the channel name. Well, I already changed it, but I'm gonna remove Tech Devoted from the name finally. Which is 1 month after the 6-year anniversary. So I am looking forward to that, but it's gonna be hard. But I think it's inevitable. I gotta remove Tech Devoted and just stick to Suraj Vodu. Adnan's saying, did you finally get new headphones? It's actually been a while. These are the Marshall Major 3, as I think somebody pointed out. Sudeep pointed out. Can you review my video, Jeet? So for this week, I've already taken submissions, as I said earlier. I had a Google form go out yesterday on the YouTube community tab, and we took about 10 submissions. However, again next week I will post another post on the community tab again, where you can send your submissions. Now, all that being said, please keep in mind that I'm always happy to check out your work. So even if it's not formally on this live stream, well, it's not really formal, but if you ever want me to check out your work, I'm always open to that. So just DM me on Instagram. The only downside there is that obviously there won't be this audience watching it live, but I will check it out. Although I might take like a couple of days because there's a lot of people DMing me. Honestly, I don't mean to like say that in like a braggy way, but yeah, if you're ready to send your work, even if it doesn't make it on this live stream, we will. You can send it to me over Instagram and we'll take a look. Although I might take a couple of days. Hey, does the body of the camera control autofocus or the lens? I think a bit of both. Like I honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I've that's science. I don't know. I guess. Yeah, I mean, first of all, the lens has to be autofocus enabled to be for it to be recognized as an autofocus lens by the camera, and then I guess a combination of both is what goes into doing autofocus. Hey Suraj, big fan. Thank you so much, Paul. That means a lot. A7 III or XT4 if you had a choice. As that's can I okay, A7S3 or XT4 wouldn't be a fair comparison, so I guess I only have to pick between A7 III or XT4. See, if I were to start over all again, I think I would like to I wish I'd given I wish I'd given Fuji a shot. Yeah, just because of how beautiful it looks. I know it's not a very valid reason, but also because of its color, and in general I think their video features are better, even though it may not be as convenient as a Sony camera. With Fuji you get much higher bit rates. I guess 10-bit video recording on some of their cameras, whether that's internally or externally. So if I were to start all over, I would maybe give Fuji a shot. But with the current situation as it stands, if I had to pick, I would go with the A7 III because I already have a couple of Sony lenses and I'm used to the Sony ecosystem, and it would just work well with my current setup, and I could use dual cameras. But I am also saving for the A7S III. I've started a fixed deposit in my bank account, and I'm hoping to save enough money by next year. But yeah, okay. Do you have something like a bob cut, and I love it. Okay, I honestly, it's not the my preferred this thing, but yeah, I had to get a haircut. And okay, let's get started then. So I'm gonna just go over my Google Forms here, and we will take a look at some of these. Okay, before that, I'm just gonna pop my chat out so that I can also pay attention to that. How do I? Why can't I pop this out? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna. Do you use any OBS overlays? Not at the moment. I don't want to pimp my live stream. Like I'm taking this like one step at a time, one live stream at a time. We'll get better, and I wanna have I have a lot of ideas in mind for the live stream. Like I have a couple of plans. I have some plans. But yeah, I'm gonna take it like I'm taking it slow, and I'm doing one live stream at a time. So no OBS overlays at the moment. Sony, now we have 10-bit Panasonic. Nice. Laughs in GH5. Yeah, the new A7S III is absolutely insane. Hello Angad, what's up? Hi, what's up? Okay, so I do have my first video submission here. It's from Pranav, and he says in the description that it is the long-term review of the Galaxy S10, and he says I would really like it if you watch this, spent a lot of effort on it. Yes, Pranav, we are going to be watching it. So let me just paste the link here, and then I will share my screen in just a moment. Can you make a video on how you color grade your videos? Not at the moment. Like, I don't think I'm that good yet. I would like to make a video about color grading when I think I'm at least decent at it. So yeah, we'll see. I get that quite a bit. I feel like my color grading is not that great yet. I'm not where I want to be. Okay, I have Pranav's video here. Let me just share it with you all. Share it with you all. Y'all. Loving the videos off late. Teach me, like seriously. Angad, you're too kind, man. Angad is, shout out to Angad Kai Singh, who's also making similar content now. I know him from, we've known each other for quite a while, so he's formerly known as Your Random Geek, which used to be a tech channel. He used to cover phones and stuff. And yeah, just all love for Angad, man. I love his grind and all of that. So anyway, we haven't gotten to this thing yet, so let's just get to that. Hopefully you guys can hear the thing fine. I'm just gonna play it. So as he said, Samsung Galaxy S10 long-term review, why Samsung is just better. Okay, I think I know which video this is. I remember seeing like some screen grabs on Twitter. I think it's that video, judging by like the initial vibe of it. But okay, let's go ahead and play it and tell me if you guys can hear it fine. Because if you can't, then I'll have to bump up the volume even more.
Samsung phones never always had the best specifications or were never the most powerful phones in the market, at least here in India. And in this current kind of
Exynos.
anti-Chinese sentiments, people seem to be choosing Samsung over other manufacturers, and I wanted to figure out why. So I picked up the S10 and
Oh
used
shit,
it
low
for a
quality.
week, and here are my thoughts about it. And you can consider this my long-term review of the Samsung Galaxy S10.
Love the
So
music.
the first thing
Okay,
First
I'm so
thing
sorry.
that immediately stood out in this device is its build quality. Now this is a well-built device. It has a glass sandwich design along with stainless steel bands on the edges, and it just feels premium. It has a weight, it has a heft to it, and is a dense phone, and it feels like it can take a beating. And yes, it did. It was dropped many times, and it has not developed any.
In 1 week.
Oh wait, I should put on some B-roll here, right?
I love this.
Cinematic B-roll
I love this. I
loading
love
up
this. I
right
love
now.
this. Okay.
Haha, got him.
You did.
The way the glass shines in the light, the way the stainless steel blanks glitter, all makes you feel like you paid a lot and you have a premium experience. And well, it is a premium experience. And there are some certain things about the design that people don't like, such as the overflowing waterfall display. And I also have a love and hate relationship with this. Love because the content
Ooh.
you watch on this just
Yes,
flows into
love
the
it.
real world, and
Love
you
the
have
shot.
an immersive experience, a kind which you cannot have on any other. This post button, the Samsung gesture now display makes it so that it is a 1440p AMOLED panel, meaning it will not go back to any other panel. Every other display just seemed inadequate to me. Now the
Dude, I
color
love your
issue
color.
I use, well, there's a nifty animation surrounding the front camera when you unlock the phone or when the battery percentage is
Nice.
getting low, and I like certain things like this. It makes me feel better that the person who made this device actually took care to craft a beautiful experience. Now, what about the camera? All three of which are useful, and a telephoto 2x sensor. February, because those basic level.
Ooh, that
This reproduces and
Okay, what is that blankets or something? It's like so cool. Pranav, I think you're still on the chat on the live. So just tell me what this is. Like this is a really cool composition. I love it. It's quite unique.
Samsung camera app also has nifty features like now this sensor has good
Also, is this like were you trying to cut light here or something, or is it just like there for like aesthetic value? Because I mean, either way, it worked well. Like if it is also there to cut light, then I guess it has some function to it. But even as just an aesthetic choice, I think it's quite nice compositionally.
body camera app and well you can always zoom in from the also has a yeah it's so good.
Okay, I'm just
Played a few
gonna
matches inside PUBG and
skip.
Fortnite and it performed well and I
more sexy B-roll. Dude, I love it, honestly. I think you have a really chill, casual vibe. I love your color very much. Um, Production quality, like straight up A1, and you deserve more subscribers for sure. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Like, it seems like you really knew your stuff as well. I obviously didn't watch the whole 9 minute 30 seconds. That's just too much to watch right now. But it looks like you've got your whole thing figured out. That the whole joke in the beginning, that was fun. There's some personality in that. Just on the whole, great stuff. I think I remember. I think I know. Like I think this is the video that I was referring to earlier that you shared screen grabs of on Twitter. I think you acknowledged that. And I think I remember having this conversation with you where you said you upload only once a month. I can kind of see why. Like, I understand that, this type of production takes a lot of time, and that definitely shows. So keep at it. But as I think I also told you this on Twitter, that if you would like to grow a YouTube channel, it's all about consistency. Take it from me. Take it from somebody who's been stuck at 39K for more than a year. If you want to be growing, which, if you don't want to, if you don't want to have a large audience, that's completely fine. We're talking about content creation here, but just from like a video standpoint, from a production quality standpoint, from a content standpoint, I love what you're doing. Your work is great. The color, the content, all of that is freaking amazing. The music. So yeah, you guys, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here, if you're enjoying the channels or the content that's being featured, please go ahead and subscribe to them, check them out, because that kind of is the main goal here, to build some kind of a community, to share work and just have a good time in general. So Pranav, thank you so much for sharing your video. Their curtains. Okay, nice. I just wanted to cut light. Yeah, that's good. I mean, if it was cutting light, and I mean, yeah, as I said, if it was just cutting light, it firstly had like some kind of a function to it, but then it also looked quite nice. Whether that was by design or by accident, I don't know, but it worked, and I think it looked great. Let's see what is happening, everybody. PUBG just got banned. Yep, I said that. What's up, Vaibhav? How is everybody doing? Let's nice color palette. Yep, I agree totally. Great color in the video. Your opinion on PUBG ban? Honestly, we were talking about it in the beginning of the live stream. I don't care that much, if I'm being honest, because I've never played PUBG, but I know a lot of people do, and a lot of people have, and they are going to be pissed off. But that's not really what we're here to talk about. Next video is from Deepak. He says this video was shot entirely on a phone, edited on Premiere Pro. So it looks like some kind of a product commercial, a product video, a small sequence. So let's give this a go. Is it being... Okay, no, it wasn't being played on loop. Okay. Let's see. Right at the bat, first impressions, great job. You said this was shot on phone. If that is the case, that's pretty freaking mind-blowing. If you're watching this, Deepak, tell me what you used to shoot this exactly. Yep, he says shot on phone. But I'm interested in how you lit the thing up, because it looks pretty well lit. I'm going to say that like there's some things I would maybe change. Like on this edge, there's just too much light. I would maybe cut that and show off the phone better. But on the whole, great job. The only thing, like personally, I don't really do much of this style. I've never really delved into like this exact style where there's like solid black background and there's just the phone and some music. By the way, music, great choice. I think you did a really good job with syncing the whole edit to the beat. But I think one thing I would, like, I don't know exactly how it works again because I've never done it, but like it looks like you're holding the phone and like rotating it in some shots. And if that's the feel you're going for, that's fine, but I feel like it doesn't really look that like convincing in these type of commercials. Conventionally, what I've seen is that the aim is to make it look like the phone is levitating or floating in the air. And for that, again, I have not really personally done it very much, this particular style. I have no experience in it, so I don't know exactly how you would do that. I guess some people, they would hang the phone off a thread, but I understand that that's not very practical. Maybe you could like take like a single frame and then do some masking and do keyframing and that type of stuff in Premiere Pro. Again, I don't know exactly how it works. If Sujay, if you're still on the chat, I know you were here in the beginning. Maybe you can shed some light on exactly how you make these videos, because I think that you do a great job. Not that this is bad or anything. This is great, especially given that you've shot it on a phone. Great job. Only thing I would work on is just making it look a little more like realistic, and also I feel like the length was a bit too much. It got like a little repetitive. So if this was like a 30-second sequence, I don't know how long it was exactly, but if it were like a 30-second sequence, a 30-second sequence, I think it would have been perfect. I think that would have been just sweet. This is great by itself because you said you shot it on a phone. That's pretty mind-blowing. And tell me how you lit it if you're in the chat. If you can, yeah, that would be great. But yeah, thanks so much for sharing your submission, Deepak. Great job. There's just small things that I would work on. Um, let's see. PUBG just got banned. Yep, we already went over that. Okay, I'm not gonna take any more PUBG comments. YouTube is more about personality. That's why it's YouTube. Big corporations can bring all the professional look, aesthetics, but can't achieve one-to-one relationship. Says Nikki. Is that how I'm say? Is that the right pronunciation? But yes, I do agree. There's some truth to that. That's why even uh, creators with the most respectfully with the least good production quality make it big on YouTube, and that's totally fine because YouTube is about you. It's about broadcasting yourself. I think that used to be their slogan a while ago. So yeah, it depends on what your goals are. If you're here to grow a personal brand, grow a YouTube channel, you must have some kind of a personality, grow your personality over time, and have some kind of a just like an identity associated to you. And I think that develops over time. You don't really have to be looking to make it like right. You won't be able to like develop your style right in like the first few videos. It's a process. And yeah, but yeah, if you don't want to, if you want to just use YouTube as your portfolio or a place to display your work, then I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But we're talking about if you want to grow your channel, you need to have a personality. Totally agree with that. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at the next submission. Let's see. This is from Suraj Shahi. I like the name very much. Oh god, I think Suraj is like the most common name ever. I used to think it's not a very common name, but like recently I've been um, coming across a lot more Suraj, and yeah, I mean it's fine though. Like it's okay. I don't really have anything against other Suraj. He says it's just a tutorial of Lightroom, but I've tried to make it good with the help of transitions and basic editing. I don't know it should be here or not. No, it's fine. It can totally be here. We will check it out. Let's copy paste the link. Oh wow. What the hell? Why is it going to affiliate? Okay, great. I don't have my mouse today because it died. The batteries on it died, so I'm like using the trackpad on my MacBook, which is why I'm having a hard time navigating here. But anyway, looks like iPhone commercial. Yep, it was quite good, as I said. Okay, this is called how to edit orange and teal in Lightroom Mobile. Presets for Lightroom Mobile, free DNG, Lightroom, August 21st, 2020. When are you going to remove Tech Devoted from the name? That's going to happen soon. I'm going to say September 6th, exactly 1 month after I announced the rebrand. So, yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna lower the resolution and see if that helps. Actually, I feel kind of bad like lowering the resolution. Earlier, I didn't used to care that much about what resolution I view content on. I used to mostly watch on 360p, but more recently, I've been watching only 1080p exclusively, and I even like try and watch videos on our TV in the hall, which is a decently big TV. And yeah, I don't know why I said that, but yeah, I'm curious. What resolution does everybody consume content on? So many burps. I don't get it. Yeah. So many burps. What did you have for lunch? I honestly nothing crazy. I just like regular food, but I don't know, when I'm talking it happens sometimes. Like when I'm not talking, before the live stream I wasn't burping as much as I'm burping right now. Anyway, let's take a look at this video.
Hi, welcome back. In this video I will show you how to edit orange and teal filter using Lightroom Mobile. Here are example photos before and after using this filter. shadows to plus 45. Next go to color. To plus 29. Next go to aqua. Saturation to negative.
Okay, Pixel Peep, aka Suraj. I don't know if you're on the live chat right now, but okay, couple things. Firstly, we were talking about this just a moment ago, building a personality on YouTube, and I think one of the ways you do that is by actually physically, by either physically being in the video or by lending the video your voice. I think that's extremely important. So I don't know how long you've been on YouTube. It's totally fine if you're not comfortable with sharing your face or your voice online on the internet yet. But it feels like right now you've obviously used the text to speech voice generated thing for your script, which again, as I said, if you've only been around for a while, that's totally fine. Okay, my light just went off. Is it creepy? Yeah, it's probably very creepy. Just give me a sec. I'm gonna figure this out. All right, I'm back now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. So as I was saying, firstly, yeah, if I would not use a voice generator for my videos, because I think that's like a very big. Your voice itself is a very big part of who you are and your personality on YouTube in general. And secondly, like I don't really know why. Like it again, I'm only just assuming things here because you haven't given me any information. That your photos that you're using to edit or show how to edit are just photos that have been picked off the internet, which I guess in some cases is fine, but to have like the maximum effect or maximum impact, I would use my own photos, so that I can truly show people how the presets really work. So yeah, those are the things I would keep in mind. You do have like great taste in music, so like I did feel like watching the video till the end, because of the music or just your editing in general. The only thing I would work on, only two things I would work on is firstly, either like get rid of the automated voice, the computer voice, and use your voice, or just add text if you don't want any voice to be there. And also, as I said, try to use your own original photos for the edit. And yeah, I think after that you will be set. Thank you so much for sharing your video. Let's see what's happening, everybody. I'm gonna just pop in the chat for a bit. 1080p, 1080, 1440, 720. We're seeing a lot of nice. That's cool. 720p. Yes, this live stream is on 720. Just to save some, I guess, just to make it easier on the computer. What's happening, Varun? How are you? Take that out is the kind of overkill guy whenever possible. Where do you have to submit the video? Talked about that a little bit earlier. So yesterday I put out a community post on YouTube on my community post on my community section. That's where you could submit your video. So for now we're done with the submissions. I won't be taking any more right now. But as I said earlier, if you want to just ever send me your work, you can always hit me up on Instagram. Or if you want it to be shown live, just wait until next week. I'm sorry. I'm only taking 10 because I want to go through every single video. Somebody asked about college, I think. And yes, my college is starting on October 1st. And Like, I don't really know how to feel about that. I'm curious how many of you are in college, and when is it starting for you? Is it starting for you anytime soon? And if it is, what are your thoughts on that? Because I don't really think we should be going to college right now, uh, for obvious reasons, especially in Bangalore. Anyway, let's take a look at our next submission. It's from Sumant, and I asked him if there's anything I should know about the video. He said no, uh, which is fair. I'll just watch it and find out for myself. I do like surprises, so let's see. Not in college. Yes, Abhishek is a full-time streamer now. You guys should check out Abhishek, Abhi Mudgal, formerly known as Tech Trek, and who is now a streamer on a YouTube channel called Pixelbot, who streams games that I don't understand. Anyway, okay, so this is our mystery video by Retro PC Tech. It's called "Why I Regret Buying the MacBook Pro for Video Editing in 2020." Okay, interesting. This is gonna attract some debate. What's up, Dinesh? PUBG ban. Yes, Jatin, I've gone over it. PUBG ban. Yes. Okay, this is a joke, but open that 2020 revenue bookmark. Honestly, I would not have a problem. So one of my goals. Okay, let's get into this. You know what? I'm going to talk about it once I'm done watching this video. But I do have something to share about that particular subject, about the 2020 revenue bookmark on my Chrome window here. But first, we'll watch this video, as I said. So, Retro PC Tech, I hope you're on the live because we are about to watch your video. Nice. Okay, I can feel the quality already.
Hey guys,
Ooh.
welcome back to Retro PC Tech. And I've been using 2018 15-inch MacBook Pro for almost 2 years now, exclusively for video editing. And here are my 5 reasons why I regret buying 2018 MacBook Pro. So let's get started. Number 5, no SD card reader and dongle life. Now here's the thing guys, I'm constantly transferring footage from my camera to my laptop for video editing. And having a built-in SD card reader can be super convenient since MacBook Pro doesn't have any USB-A ports or any SD card reader slot. Since it doesn't have any of these, I always have to carry a dongle or a USB Type-C card reader or a dongle with SD card reader built into it, and it's just a huge hassle because if I forget my dongle or SD card reader, Type-C SD card reader, of course, it's pretty much game over for me. And this issue also applies to most MacBook Pro users like content creators, YouTubers, etc., since they always rely on their MacBook Pros for video editing. Number 4, thermal issues.
This one I agree with.
Even while doing light intensive tasks like playing YouTube video, for example, sometimes my MacBook Pro gets quite hot. It's not like you're not able to type on the keyboard because of the extreme heat, but it does get warm. The fans spin up and they're quite loud. Just check it out yourself. It mostly happens while doing heavy intensive tasks like editing a 4K video, or because of poor airflow ventilation while sitting on a couch, etc. The whole chassis of the Mac, not only that, but when it comes to video playback and Final Cut Pro, it's great to use built-in webcam for webcam purposes.
Accepted.
Not a huge deal breaker, but quality of the webcam is just such a shit with my camera display or vibrant, but it has a lot of glare, as you can see in the video. Given that matte finish with Apple's only for better, MacBook Pro is literally piece of junk. It doesn't feel tactile, but it's a little clicky. It also suffers from key failing disease.
The key failing disease.
It has affected a lot of people, even almost MacBook Pro.
Okay, I completely get the video. Yes, I get the general idea of it. Firstly, MacBooks are not shit. No, I'm kidding. I use a MacBook, but I have nothing against those who think it's shit. It's fine. It's your opinion. I do agree with some of the points you mentioned. Example, overheating and shitty keyboard and dongle life I'm fine with now. That's completely fine. But anyway, about the video itself, I think your production quality is quite good. Like, I don't understand why you're using that much screen recording. Like, there's a lot of points in the video where you're referencing other articles, which that's completely fine. It's completely normal to reference other articles. I do that all the time. But I feel like you just leave it on for too long, especially given that you actually know how to shoot stuff well. Your B-roll is quite good. So why not lean into that more? That's a strength of yours. So shoot more product footage and actually have more product footage in your video, because I think that's one way to add personality to your video. That's how you make it engaging and just generally nice to watch. So yeah, do that. Also, I feel like you could like work like a little bit on like your delivery. I guess delivery. Yeah, delivery. If you just, I feel like there's a lot of blank spaces throughout your voiceover where you just, there's like 1 or 2 seconds of just blank, where you can just cut that out. Or if you're not right, if you don't script, maybe you can script and then read that out in like one flow, and you'll be able to get it right in like a couple of takes. But overall, great video. I think your production quality is quite good. You should use that. That's a strength of yours, and shoot more stuff, because you do know how to shoot. 6 minutes is the, I think, perfect length for a video. I think you gave like 5 reasons, so good use of time. It could be even shorter, this particular video, as I said, because there are like a couple of blank spaces here and there. But otherwise, great job. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. Thank you so much for submitting your video. Okay, let's take a look at a chat here. Abhishek says not in college. October 1st, me too. Hi, Rukmini. Rukmini is a classmate. Okay, this is a joke, but open that. Yeah, we'll. I read that again. I read that before already. We'll talk about that in a second. Finally fixed your Wi-Fi issue. I don't know. I didn't do anything. That's the funny thing. I didn't do anything to it, and it's just working fine today. That's what I'm saying. Like, it works fine, guys. My setup is fine. The MacBook, which now has Windows on it, it's totally fine. The camera is fine. It's just that the Wi-Fi was pretty shit last time. Macs suck. Okay, I'm gonna be putting you on timeout, Mr. Moobot. I'm kidding. What is that music? I do not know. I think it was fine. It was all right. Suraj is looking at the video like it's a sales pitch. Am I looking like that? I don't know. I hope not. You should definitely check out Tech Focus YouTube channel on YouTube. Never mind. Yes, I do know Alex from Tech Focus. We follow each other on Twitter, and yeah, I think his work is great. Oh, now he is sold. What are you talking about? Tech Focus, not Indian. Yes, I know he's from the UK. Akhil, I've already given your videos enough promotion on my Twitter. Everybody go check out Paisa Vaisa on YouTube. Let's spam Bodu OP in the chat. Yes, sure. You should check out M. Keith Brownlee. I will look him up. Hey Suraj, good everything. What's up, Rohit Agni? I'm sorry if I didn't say that right. Okay, somebody asked about the 2020 revenue bookmark on this Chrome window a little bit earlier, and honestly, I don't mind sharing it. I would like to share it at some point, not as a brag, but just as like an insight into how much YouTubers actually make. Like, I find such videos quite interesting. I made a whole video about freelancing in lockdown, and I told you exactly how much I made. So that's one of the, I guess, core values I want to bring with this channel, ethics and transparency. That's one of the things I take very seriously, and I want to make content or information available to people as much as possible. So I would like to share this particular document at some point. Right now, if I open it, there's not much. I would like it to be a little more substantial, and then maybe we'll talk about it. But yeah, I'm mostly down for sharing things like that. I'm open to talk about money. I think we should talk more about money in general, because yeah, the more you put it on a pedestal, the more people are going to believe that it's unattainable, or it's going to be like a taboo. But I think we should break that at some point. So I would like to talk more openly about money. I have in the past, and I'm going to do more of it in the past. So yeah. Why so serious? No, Akhil, I'm not being serious. Do I look serious? I don't think I look serious. Anyway, let's go on to our next video here, which is from Krishna. Let's see. Let's check this one out. Oh shit, I'm opening it on the wrong link. Wrong window. Wow, I cannot use this trackpad. Wait, did I paste the same link again? I definitely pasted the same link again. Just stick with me, guys. Oh yeah, I pasted the same link again. We will... Oh god. This is so hard. This trackpad. Yes, this is much better. Okay, let's go. This one is from Krishna. You don't have a camera person available most of the time. Any suggestions to shoot multi-person videos?
Hey, Carl Urban here.
Okay, we don't need an ad right now. Could you make a video on your picks for a laptop for students under a certain budget? Honestly, I don't know much about laptops, computers in general. I stopped worrying about them a long while ago. So, Dhananjay, I'm sure, has some kind of content on that. Check out Dhananjay Bhosle. Suraj is a good person, no ad blockers. Yes, 100%. I do not like... I mean, it's fine if you have YouTube Red and you're avoiding ads that way. But if you have an ad blocker, you should stop, because one of the only ways these people, YouTube creators, get revenue, or there's many ways, but one of the ways they get revenues is through ads. So support creators. He's 19 if I'm not wrong. Yes, I am 19. I'll be turning 20 in October. So anyway, let's check out this video. It's by Traction Control, Race, Skoda Rapid. I have no idea about automobiles, about cars. So I won't read the rest of the title, but we will check out the video.
Today we are going to do a very scientific test. What do you mean by a scientific test?
Okay. What's up? Harsh Punjabi in the house. Sorry, I'll watch it from the
Today
beginning.
we are going to do a very scientific test. What do you mean by a scientific test? Cars these days are focusing only on a handful of things, like higher fuel economy. And for that, they have to downsize the engine in every car. And we have two examples here of very small turbo petrol engines. Another thing every car is doing these days is focusing on higher ground clearance. That's true, because every car wants to be a Creta. Yeah, and for that, they have to soften the suspension. And the steering feel and feedback gets lost in between.
So does that mean that these small turbo petrol engines are not fun to drive anymore?
Today we are going to do a very scientific test.
What do you mean by a scientific test?
We're doing a drag race.
Let's do it.
So car number 1 here has a 1.2 liter turbo petrol engine from Tata Motors.
And our car number 2 here has a 1 liter TSI engine from Volkswagen, which is there in every Volkswagen car.
And it's the world's biggest automaker. Biggest automaker versus Tata Motors.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
think we all saw which car won.
तो दिख ही रहा है
I think the engine is fine.
वो प्रॉब्लम एक्चुअली इंजन की नहीं है. These cars are very neck to neck, but the only letdown in this car is that it's old gear.
Exactly the same.
Exactly the same, right? But
But the gearbox is rubbish.
is the same gearbox they were using in the Tata Indica.
Yeah, Tata Motors for you.
Okay. Firstly, I obviously can't comment on the actual content of the video. As I said, I don't know anything about cars, but I did learn that the Tiago, was it the Tiago? It has a shit gearbox. So thanks for that. But no, seriously. He said in the Google form that he would like to learn some. Let me just read that out. Where's my mouse? Wow. Okay, can't find my mouse. He said suggestions to shoot multi-person videos with better production value with only a single tripod. With a single tripod. It looks like you're shooting on phone. Firstly, so maybe I would invest in like some kind of a gimbal, a smartphone gimbal, and have one person just operate that. Your videos will automatically look much better with that. Or even if you can just get a simple like tripod. Actually, I don't think I would recommend a tripod, especially for like a car like this kind of a video. I think a gimbal would be way more interesting. You can have like a lot more movement. So that's number one. Number two, I feel like there was one instance, I can't find the exact timestamp, where you did not correctly slow down the footage. And I feel like you could see that in the video that was noticeable. And it's interesting because like you did shoot at a higher frame rate. The video is 60 FPS. So if you had just made a 24 FPS video or a 30 FPS video, you could have slowed the video down the correct way. You would have got like a 2x or 2.5x slow motion depending on what frame rate you exported the video at. You would choose to export the video at. So if this video were 30 or 24 FPS, you could have actually got true slow motion and not one of the kind of slow motion that was there in this video. It's pretty easy to fix, not a big deal at all. I hope you're watching this and hope you can take that and try that out. Other than that, I think great stuff. You guys have a personality. That's great. So content wise, A1, you guys seem to be knowing what you're doing. Just invest in like maybe a gimbal, a smartphone gimbal, and shoot with that. I think you will be able to get a lot more interesting shots. Just general stability and all of that. It'll be a lot more interesting, and it will help you out with your production quality, even if it's just one person behind the phone. And yeah, just work on that. Otherwise, great stuff. Thank you so much for sharing your video. Let's just pop into the chat. Parth says he loves car videos. Yes, Parth, I know that. Maybe you should tell us something about this particular video. I don't know, what did you think of it? Again, going back to the thing I mentioned earlier, if you guys are enjoying the content that's being shown or the content I'm checking out, please check them out, show them some love, because that is the whole point of this whole thing. JTP versus RS R5. Okay, I have no idea what that means, so we will Slok, I'm sorry, I can't comment on that. But let's check out our next video, which is from we checked out Krishna. Next we have Aryaman Dash, and this is a short film that he made during the beginning of the pandemic, entirely shot and edited by me at home. Nice, interesting. We will paste the link. Let's see if I can get it right in the first attempt. Yep. Osmo 4 is out. Oh, nice. I did not know about that. David Blaine Ascension is going live in 7 minutes. I don't know what that is, but yeah, I would like for you to stay here, but I'm kidding. It's cool. You can. I'm sorry. You can go ahead and if you want to. I mean, I'm just saying. Yeah. Walala. Is this a Thor reference? Walala is the name of that song from Thor, right? Hi Aryaman, he's on the chat. MKBHD is hosting it. MKBHD is hosting what? The Ascension thing. What is that? Who is David Blaine Ascension, and why are we talking about him on Suraj's channel? on my channel. Anyway, I keep going the other way on the mouse because Windows versus Mac. Anyway, let's check this out. Is this 21:9? This is 21:9. Yup, at least 2.2 to 1, whatever. Dude, epic stuff. Okay, I feel like the quality is not. I'm so sorry. Is it at 720p? Why does it look? My bad. Okay, never mind. Let's go back. Interesting framing. Nice shot. Dude. Okay. Ah, wow. Okay. Um, Firstly, like, okay, despite being a film student, I have very little experience in narrative work, and I'm not a particularly great film student. So, like, I don't think I got like the exact message. So, if you can explain that, in the comments, that would be great. But yes, I do understand that this is to do with Norse mythology, as he has also mentioned in the description, and the whole thunder thing, which again I'm probably using the wrong terms here. But I'm gonna guess my understanding is that he is trying to do something, and but it's not working out, and the I don't know. Maybe you can explain it better. Obviously, you know what. It's your story. Obviously, you will do a better job at explaining it. So maybe you can help me with that here. But but absolutely great sound. Firstly, and like really convincing I would say like yeah, really convincing VFX work. Especially the part where he's where there's thunder between the fingers. I think that was great job. I think the pace was great. In the beginning, I felt like maybe it was a bit slow. I felt like maybe we were taking up too much time in the title card. But just looking back at it, the whole clouds reference, it makes sense now. The whole thunder thing, in yeah, that's just my understanding of what's going on. But it would, yeah. Okay, he says it's basically him getting powers, try to convey tension and confusion. Nice, I get it. Fair enough. Yeah, this is great. Great job. Um, if anything, I would maybe like just color some of the shots differently. Example, like the shot where like this particular shot, I feel like it's maybe a bit harsh, the lighting, I guess. And also you could maybe like lean more into the blues because this is about thunder and the whole thing about thunder. I mean, I feel like you could have just maybe colored it a little more blue and that would have been even better. But even right now, great job, great sound, incredible VFX. I like this shot very much. So yeah, I'm saying like this kind of color throughout the video where there's more blue in the highlights. But yeah, great stuff. Yeah, loved it. Thank you so much for sharing your work. He is on the chat here, so yeah, I'm glad that you were here. But anyway, why does this guy have only 25 subscribers? Okay, shit, I'm only noticing that now. That is insane. You definitely deserve more eyeballs, more people watching your work. So guys, check him out if you like what you saw here. Again, I've said this already, but if you're liking what you're seeing from the creators that I'm showing here, please check them out because that's what the whole point of this is. Aditya says, Suraj, keep up the good work. Absolutely love your content. Your videos look too good and professional. All the best. Thank you so much, Aditya. That means a lot. It really does. Yeah, I mean, some of the days I'm not feeling particularly great and I check out messages like these from you guys. It happens on almost daily basis. Like somebody messages me and says that they find my videos informative or of value or they like what they're seeing, and that really helps me out. So thank you very much. That means a lot. But let's check out our next video here. I'm actually really liking today's submissions. I'm having a good time. I don't know about you guys, but thank you so much for sharing your work. For this next one, this is from Vinod Rathod, aka Mr. Theory. Cinematics are well, but how to build a storyline. That's what he's mentioned in the description of the Google form. Okay, let's see. 1 minute, 37 seconds. Sweet. Hi, Vinayak. I'm just gonna up the resolution because every creator deserves to be watched at the highest resolution possible. Wow, this won't even open. Okay. Did you say Binod? I don't. Oh, I said Vinod. Vinod with a V. Vinod Rathod. That's his name. Oh man. Like, yeah. I just hope like Binod is not a very common name, because imagine being named Binod and then going to high school or some shit like that. I don't know. Anyway, crazy video. Arjuman says, Tones. Hi Tones, what's up Rachin? How are you? Manav says, I don't know how to record videos, but I do know editing and stuff, so I use my gaming clips and made a cinematic montage. Want to check it out? Not right now, not on this live, but I would be happy to watch it, provided it's not too long, because I'm not super into gaming. You can submit it in the next live session. I'll be posting a community post on Tuesday, the day before Wednesday, which is when we'll be doing the next live stream. Or if you can't wait till then, and if you want me to check out your video just personally, you can DM me on Instagram, as I've already mentioned 3 times before on this live stream. Anyway, I'm just going to check my camera battery because I want to make sure it's not dying or anything. Okay, we're at 49%. This should last. Never mind. Okay, let's check out Safarnama. Hope I'm saying that right. By Mr. Theory. Says Cinematic Video Reel 2020. Alright, let's get it. Nice font.
किस अनजान लहर में बह गया ये दिल जाने किस शहर में खो गई मंजिल ना जाने कौन जाने ये जिंदगी राही सी
Damn.
कागज पे बहती स्याही सी ओस पे डलती एक कश्ती
Ooh.
सी
This is good stuff.
बादल में छुपी एक बस्ती सी
Okay, I don't know if you're on the live, Vinod. Why is YouTube suggesting more on video? But this is freaking great. You had me at the whole just the Super 8 look. Yeah, just that, like right from the first second, I knew this is gonna be good. I great music as well. I'm gonna check out the artist as you've mentioned here, Vaibhav Music. I'm gonna check out his work after this video because it sounds very relaxing, and just the video in general, it is quite relaxing, quite aesthetically pleasing to watch. Love the grade, love all of it, the pacing, the perfect length it is. If anything, I feel like you could, like, maybe this is just again personal choice, as is everything else, but like I feel like Super 8 typically I'm probably being nitpicky, but the Super 8 look, the true Super 8 look, you have like the box like on the footage itself, and you don't really have like black bars on the side. Again, there's no hard fast rule, but if yeah, that's just my opinion. I feel like that would have also looked equally good, if not better. But I don't really have anything particular to say other than that. Just great job. This looks beautiful. Really, really great stuff. Love the grade. Love all of the shots, especially this shot. I love a good skyline. He says in the description of his on the Google form, how to build a story. We have good cinematics, but how do you build a story? That's a great question. Something I struggle with a lot. But then again, sometimes I feel like it's fine to not have any kind of story. It's just like I used to beat myself up for it a lot in the past, saying, okay, my video only looks good, but it doesn't really have anything to say, anything of substance or anything of value, anything of substance. Is that correct? Yeah, anything of actual value. I used to think that it's not a good video if it doesn't have like actual content. I mean, I feel like, but more recently, I've just been thinking that it's fine. Like, not every video has to convey a story. Not every piece of work that you create has to have meaning to it. If it looks good, if it has decent music, just put it out there and people are gonna love it. Just like with this video, like Dinesh said, it's dope. Sajid, I'm so sorry. Sajid said this is dope. A lot of people are liking it, so I don't really think you should have like. I mean, I get the question, like I understand that, like if it's like a serious question, sometimes you want to have like good cinematics and build a story. Honestly, like I don't know, I'm like, it depends. I have some kind of character arc or have the character do something. I guess that's how you build a story. Have the character start out at something and make them like do something, go through some kind of journey and find a resolution to whatever problem or whatever, or have them just go on a search for something, whether that's searching for their, I don't know, lost partner or searching for their own meaning in life. That's generally how you build stories on like a larger scale. But like in this video, I guess this is kind of a story. Like if you minus this one shot from the video, I think you do have like a story here, which is that you're out with a friend, assuming that's not you. You're out with a friend and you're just having a good time. Is this the most cliche story ever? Probably, but is that a bad thing? I don't think so. This is definitely one of the better videos that I've seen in this type of story, where you're just out and about shooting, because this is of, like, I feel like you have really good taste. So yeah, just keep at that. You don't always have to have a great story. So yeah, that's my take on this video. Thank you very much for sharing it. I'd love to hear what you guys think on the video that you just watched by Vinod, not Binod, aka Mr. Theory. What's up, Hemant? How are you doing? Hi, welcome to the Suraj Butchered My Name Club. I'm so sorry. Yeah, yes. Okay, let's check out our next submission, and that would be from Gaurang Arora. I'm pretty sure I got that name right. There's no way I got that wrong. Gaurang is Gauraang. That's the only way to pronounce Gaurang. Definitely got that right. He says, "This is my 5th video shot through an iPhone XS with a tripod bought from Amazon." Nice. Let's check it out. Loved how you explained it. Thank you very much, Shrish. Nice to see you here. How are you doing today?
The year when everything went crazy. The year where everyone is innovating.
I'm just gonna take a sip of water. I'm thinking about Dhananjay. I just started a gaming channel. PUBG got banned. Dude, that was literally the first thought that came to my mind as well. I'm like, ab Dhananjay kya karega? Like his gaming channel, the new gaming channel, which is, it's at 10k subscribers, I think already. Is it at 10k yet? I don't know. But he has a substantial amount of subscribers, and it was meant to be PUBG videos. So yeah, I'm just sad for the guy. I hope he can find something to do about it, or to do something on that channel. Because very soon he's gonna have more subscribers than my channel. Yeah, and that's fine and all, but like if he can't play PUBG, then that's just sad. I feel like a lot of people, their livelihood depends on PUBG or mobile gaming, like a lot of esports people. Also, today I read that esports is now a $1 billion industry or something like that, and that just makes me very happy. Although I'm not a gamer of any kind at any level, I just think that this just proves my point that I've been trying to say all along, since 8th grade, since 7th grade. I've been trying to say the internet is here to stay. This is our next big thing. And today, and I feel like the internet just won one more time with the whole like influencer revolution first. I think that's when the internet won like first time, and then today again with that news where I heard about the esports industry being hitting $1 billion. I think is what it said, or I think it said like something like it's as serious as like the actual like physical sports industry now. And I think that just is freaking amazing, because it just opens up a lot more opportunities. Gaming is not going to be looked at as just a waste of time anymore, hopefully not as much anymore, hopefully. And I think that's great. Love to see you, Suraj. Thank you, Imran. What's up? How are you doing? What an amazing host. Hi, Aditya Verma. What's up? Hi, how are you? So happy to have you here. Everybody check out Aditya Verma, one of my favorite DPs in all of India. Yeah, he shot a lot of videos that you've seen, probably a lot of popular videos, and a lot of underrated movies that you've probably not seen. He's the camera guy behind a lot of those films and videos. Anyway, let's go back to Gaurang Arora's video. It's the OnePlus Nord review. It's all in the details. Okay, let's check it out.
From the ground up to do the most basic things. And accordingly so, OnePlus also hit the reset switch. They went back to finding their true north again. In other words, Nord. The OnePlus Nord.
Let's get it. Okay, what? I'm so sorry. Oh. There's a focus pull here. And this is the actual phone itself. Nice, great shot. Awesome. Love this.
OnePlus expresses making the OnePlus Nord as a device which brought them back to their basics. The idea was to design a product which is very similar to a product which put them on the map, the OnePlus One. What you get in the OnePlus Nord is something that is I would consider much better than the competition that you get in the same price range. All because of two main reasons. First, OnePlus chose to focus on the core things to make the experience in these core things better, because OnePlus themselves have perfected this over the period of time that they've been making phones. The second reason is OnePlus also chose to focus on the right amount of details, which make a much better experience out of the phone. And today, based on all of this, I'm gonna tell you whether the OnePlus Nord is worth your time or your money. Mostly your money. So the one thing that is common throughout all the aspects of this phone is that even though the costs are saved through multiple ways, the small little details that were focused on make you not see the design. But the buttons are all metal. The little detail make the part of the phone which will be felt and camera. Yes, you get the hardware from OnePlus 8, but the OnePlus 8 camera in itself is not that great. It was fine, it was okay, but nothing much else. And yeah, the marketing term used here is a quad camera setup, meaning that there are 4 cameras at the back of the phone.
Stop already,
But
OnePlus.
to
Stop
be
doing
really
that.
honest, it's still a marketing term.
It is.
Because in the end, all of these 4 cameras, there are the 2 main lenses which I use the most throughout, while the other 2 are just surplus requirements most of the time. Just are sometimes very soft, and the information angle lens on the front camera, but that also doubles down on the failings of the standard lens of the front camera. Display issues showing up for some people on the phone. The unit board doesn't seem to have anything. The apps remain open for longer due to the well-optimized RAM. The multitasking remains smooth until you do something really intense. While the 90Hz screen makes it seem smoother than it is, the OnePlus Nord gives you great performance for the price you pay. It remains smooth throughout until you do something like photo editing and image processing after clicking pictures at the same time, while just lying around for a long time. A day of calls, social media, clicking pictures, playing a few games, texting, listening to music on the Bluetooth, using the phone as a hotspot for some time will get you through Google's mono speaker, which gets the performance for the battery, for the display, and most of all for the software. If the camera is a priority, I would suggest you to skip it, but for anything else, this is a very easy recommendation. OnePlus made a great phone in OnePlus Nord, all because they chose to focus on the right things and the small little details. These little details hide the notch on that phone makes it look a bit dated. Great smartphone for the price you pay. OnePlus Nord is a very safe bet. Show this to every friend you have who's on the fence for getting the OnePlus Nord. This video will help them. They will thank you for it. I will thank you for it. And it's a great thing to have gratitude from everyone you know. I'll talk to you in the next one.
It is. Okay, firstly, we have a super chat here. Thank you so much, Tones, good friend of mine, Rachan. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I like the GIF that you used. What is that? Is that a crocodile? I don't know what it is. Okay, coming back to Gaurang's video. Okay, truth be told, I am subscribed to him, as you can see here. I just found out about him like yesterday, 2 days ago, couple days ago. Well, through another community, through Brandon Howard's community, which is the after show. Basically, I know him. The point is, I know him, and I haven't checked out any of his like actual videos yet. But after watching this, I can say that this is really good stuff. I'm always like super happy to see English creators in tech in India. I've said this before, and I think this guy definitely is one of those people that I'm just happy to see making videos. Firstly, great delivery. I think you have a personality. I love your talking head setup. Great job, like personality and script wise. You obviously know your thing. It's very detailed. 12 minutes is a good length for a phone review. I don't really have anything like specific, like negative to say about, or like anything that I think you should be working on. I think your whole video, like on the whole, is super good. If anything, maybe to like introduce variety into your shots, or to just make them a little more visually appealing, I guess I would try messing around with prime lenses. I can't really tell if you're shooting with a camera. I want to guess that you're shooting with the phone, because in some of the shots I noticed like there was some kind of focus hunting, the type of focus hunting you typically see with phone footage. So I'm gonna say that maybe it's a shot on phone, but if it's not, I apologize for that. And you should consider maybe investing in the prime lens, which is basically like a f1.8 lens or a 1.4 lens if you can go that far, because that will get you the sharpness and also the bokeh of that everybody loves and enjoys. So maybe like work on that. Maybe try and get your hands on a lens like that. Other than that, great stuff. I think your content is A1. The video production is quite good. Yeah, nothing that I would really have like a problem with. Just great stuff. Thank you so much for sharing your video. Just gonna check out the chats again for a bit. Dhananjay just posted PUBG review of Poco X2. Sad to see that no one can use it now. Yeah, that does suck. It is. Yeah, I don't really care about PUBG personally, but I mean, yeah, it's just sad. Yeah, for sure. I think the government should stop banning apps at this point. I mean, I don't want to make this political, but yeah. Maybe just shift to gaming PC builds. Let's see. Dhananjay, we're all rooting for you. I want you to make. I want to make my videos on. I make my videos on my Poco X2, and I want you to make a video about mobile videography. That's one that I get quite a bit, that particular request, but I don't know specifically what I would make. If you can be more specific about exactly what you want about mobile videography, then maybe, because I kind of want to focus more on kind of advanced level stuff on my channel. Like I don't know. I like to think that my channel, like so far the content I've put out is kind of, it's definitely not like beginner level. It's like more advanced level. Like there's nothing against, I don't have anything against like beginner type of videos. There's nothing wrong with that. But personally, I understand that beginner videos will also get me more views. If I made a video about smartphone videography, and I think I would do a decent job at that, if I can say so myself, I'll probably get a lot of views. But it's just not what I'm particularly interested in. But yeah, if I can find like a unique spin on it, if I can come up with something that nobody has done before, and if I can actually make a video of value, then maybe I'll do it. So let me know exactly what you want to know in terms of smartphone videography, and then maybe I'll cover it. Let's check out our next submission. Let's see. This would be from. Okay, we're almost at the end. How long have we been We've been going for like 1 hour 20 minutes, but we have 2 more submissions, so that'll complete our 10 submissions for the day. We'll finish that, and then I will end the stream. The next one is from Bhuvan Thakur. I think it's Thakur. Ignore voice quality. I'm gonna invest in mic. I want to know something about shooting videos from smartphone. Okay, another one. All right. I think I really have to make a video about shooting videos on smartphones. Let's wait for this to load, and then in the meantime we'll look at the chat a bit. 1080p 60. Nice. The mic I'm using is a Audio Technica ATR 2100. Easily one of the best investments I've made, because I bought this almost 4 or 5 years ago at this point, and I got it from the US. My dad's friend or somebody got it, and it was only $60 at the time, which, like, given the conversion rate at the time, was like, I think it translated to like 3,500 rupees, not more than that. And today, if I want to buy this mic, I really can't find it anywhere. Like, first of all, I can't find it in India, and even if I do, it's more than like 6-7K. So I'm glad I bought this, and it's still running strong. So Parth Agarwal says, tonight join karega for not a podcast stream. What day is it today? It's Wednesday. I don't know, man, honestly. Like, ask Harsh ko pucho, ask KD and Dhananjay. I don't know. If everybody's down, let's do it. Let's do it. And maybe we can have Dhananjay talk about the whole PUBG ban thing. I think that would be very, very timely. It would be perfect timing. And yeah, I would love to do it. It's actually been a while. Pooch le, ask others and see where we're going to do it. Maybe we'll do it. Let me know how you react to this. To what? What's a PUBG banned? Yes. My instant search. Aditya. Yes, PUBG did get banned. We've been talking about it quite a bit today, even though I don't play it at all. Keep it going. Doing well. Thank you very much, Ashwin. Ashwin with a V, not a W. That's my friend from school. Nice to see you, buddy. He is an incredibly talented, I'm gonna say artist, illustrator. So yeah, I think his Instagram page is private. Otherwise, I'd have plugged it for sure. React to Dilli Ka Ladka if possible. What is that? Is Dilli Ka Ladka a song? Is that somebody's channel? I have no idea. Okay, let's come back to the video by Around the Tech. It's the best earbuds for you. Truly wireless neckbands. Oh, nice. Ooh.
Hello guys, this is Bhuvan from Around the Tech and welcome to the video. So we are in the end of 2020 now and okay, we are in the mid of
Wait, what was that? I wish we were here.
2020 now and
But like, where? And I don't get it. I wish we were here. Like, okay, never mind. Never mind. I wish we were. Okay, I wish we were at the end of 2020. Yeah, that. Yeah, I think I wish we were at the end of 2022.
okay, so we are in the mid of 2020 and almost all smartphone brands have their own pair of TWS or let's say Bluetooth earphones. By falling in very good marketing strategies and carried away by TWS trend, people to whom TWS aren't that much suitable are also end up buying TWS earbuds. Like there is still something that brands still launch neckband wireless solutions or even wired earphones. So there must be like cons of TWS or pros of neckband or say wired earphones. So let me break that down in this video and I'll tell you which are most suitable for you depending on your usage. So let me divide this into three categories. Before dividing this into categories, there is one thing which I would like to say. Gamers. There is no thing like zero latency till date in wireless solutions. So I would highly recommend you to invest in good quality wired earphones. Don't get me wrong, the wireless buds comes with features like gaming mode and low latency modes. But still, it has some delay like 80 to 100 milliseconds, which isn't noticeable that much.
Okay, I feel like I'm gonna forget saying this. So I'm just gonna talk about it right here. This particular shot, I'm gonna guess this is MKBHD. It looks very MKBHD. It's great to support creators and pay homage to them through your videos. But in this particular shot, it's quite distracting, especially for a TWS video. I'm supposed to be looking at your ear or at the earbuds. So I would firstly maybe just change the background on the laptop or just completely get rid of the laptop, because in this case you are obviously connected to the phone, you're gaming on the phone, so the laptop is not really necessary in this case. So I just feel like it takes away from the content. It's a little distracting, but anyway, going back to this.
But yeah, it's still there. If you are a rough user or say you are a person who will constantly use earphones for 10 to 12 hours or more than that, or will use while riding two-wheelers, call quality is your highest priority, then I would say go for neckband solutions. I would recommend these neckband wireless earphones. Let's talk about TWS. Just assume the scenario. You are riding a bike and suddenly one side of your earbud falls. That will be heartbreaking though. So that's why I said TWS aren't for everyone. See, I'm not saying that you have to stay alert all the time while wearing TWS, but you have to take care of it. These are my recommendations of TWS as I have experienced almost all TWS around 5000 price bracket. Really, it felt so premium holding. Blue color option looks big. But I prefer silicon tips earbuds as it creates kind of isolation in your ear to block outside noise. Also, I don't like the fact that it only can customize double tap control only. But hey, it can be fixed via OTA like Realme does. To cut corners, it comes with micro USB port in 2020, yes. And obviously, no wireless charging support. But battery life is actually better than Realme Buds app. And sound quality is decent enough, it gets the job done. I'll catch you.
Okay, firstly, the good stuff. Well, I don't really think this bad stuff. That's just stuff that you have to work on. But good stuff. Firstly, you obviously know what you're talking about. The content itself is quite good. I don't know much about earphones per se, but I feel like, you know what you're talking about, you're also suggesting other products, which is a very good habit to do when you're reviewing. Also make comparisons to other products within that same video so that people don't have to check out other videos. Anyway, good job on that. Good job on the intro. Like like from an audio standpoint, I don't know if the people that you guys who are watching this, I don't know if you can feel it. If you're wearing headphones, you can, but yeah, that. So I don't know if the people that are watching the live can notice it, um, but I was saying the you've done a really good job at the edit there, because you know I can feel it with the video as you are putting on the right earbud first and then the left, and the audio is going from the right to the left, and then later when you tap on it, it stops playing. So great job on that, nice little touch. I would maybe frame this a little bit differently, the shot itself, maybe a little bit higher angle, a little bit closer, a more a tighter shot. And I feel like in general, you could work on your framing of the shots a little bit. For example, that shot with the laptop, as I was saying, going back to that, you could just take out a lot of the unnecessary objects from that frame, and just make it just make it less distracting. On the whole, I feel like, okay, if you're having a hard time like figuring out how to frame, I would say like do the exact opposite of what you're doing right now. So right now most of your shots are super wide, and I'm guessing you're shooting on a phone because there's barely any depth of field. Right now you're framing them all like super wide. So for a little while, do the exact opposite, which is framing like a super tight shot, like as tight. Like if you think this is tight, go even tighter. Do that for a while, and then as you keep doing that, you will find a balance eventually. You'll learn to like get like tight shots where you have to get tight shots, and your wide shots will become more medium in general. And I think that just will help that will help with making a less distracting video. So work on that. Also, one like minor nitpick, this is like minor, most people probably won't notice, but you had that one shot or one frame
Sound quality of
where
if as far as and you call if you are let's say
yeah,
Right.
that. Okay, this is like a minor nitpick again. It's totally fine to use like a phone mockup and then put an image inside that. But here this is a landscape shot, whereas the phone itself is in portrait orientation. It's just again personal like OCD for me. Most people may not even notice it, but yeah, I would work on that and take that into consideration. And yeah, otherwise great job. You do know your stuff. You do know content wise you're doing a great job, and editing also is quite nice. Just work a little bit on the framing and just minor things like this one. But thank you so much for sharing your work. Let's pop into the chat again for a little bit. Let's see what's happening, everybody. Hi Krish, how are you doing? I gotta go. Alright Aditya, thank you so much for joining. See you. 282 subs and 4 videos. Who is 282 subs and 4 videos? Okay, this guy. Nice. Around the tech. That's nice. That's a good ratio. Can you react to Delhi Ka Ladka New Delhi video? Not right now. Maybe next live. All right. Let's see. We have, I think, one more final submission. That would be our 10th submission, and that would officially mark the end of this live stream. So let's check it out. This is from Paul. He says this is his first YouTube video. Okay, first YouTube video. 17 minutes. Is it 17 minutes? Should you buy the Apple Watch Series 5 in 2020? I remember Paul was on the chat a while ago, so I don't know if he's still here. But yeah. I think this has been a pretty decent live stream so far. Like among the 3 live streams we've done, I think this might be the best yet, if I can say so myself. Yeah. No technical issues, no Wi-Fi issues. So yeah, I think this has been one of the better. This has been the best live stream we've done in the 3 live streams so far. But Funnily, I think we have had the least number of people watching today, which I think we had the most number of people watching the first time, but it's fine. It'll get better, I feel. Okay, let's check out this video by Paul, which is an Apple Watch Series 5 revisited video.
The Apple Watch is the best smartwatch. You probably heard that by now. But the real question is Apple Watch the best watch, period? There are different series of Apple Watches, but today I'm just gonna deal with the Apple Watch Series 5 Aluminium 44mm GPS variant and try to explain why I think it's better than any other watch out there. This is an Apple Watch Series 5 GPS variant. This exact model will cost you about 44,000 rupees. Here I am on Amazon India looking for some premium watches in the price range of 40 to 50,000 rupees. As you can see, there are many options. But why do I think that the Apple Watch is better than all of these high quality premium watches? Before I start, I just want to mention that I am by no means a watch expert, nor do I consider myself to be a fan of any particular watch brand. So this video is going to be based on my opinion as an average person looking to get a high quality premium watch. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it.
Nice.
Hey guys, I'm Paul and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna find out if the Apple Watch is the best watch that you can get for your money. If you're planning to buy one, stick around till the end of this video to find if you should buy the Apple Watch Series 5 right now or you should wait for the Series 6 that is coming this September. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, by now probably everybody agrees that the quality was good. Tell your time, set alarms maybe, or stopwatches according to your personal needs. And the last one is that the watch should be priced reasonably. I'll put down a link to the timestamps to each of these sections so that if you want to just watch one of these sections, you can go right ahead to that particular timestamp. Cool, let's start with built-in design. Apple has not only
Okay, just a quick suggestion. I don't know if you know already. It's good that you have the timestamps here, but if you include the timestamps in the description as well, you will be able to just see the timestamps right here. It's a new feature that YouTube has. So just put the same things that you have here in the description, and people will be able to skip directly to it. But when you're doing it, also put like 0000 as like one of the timestamps. Otherwise, it won't work. Anyway,
sections, you can go right ahead to that particular timestamp. Cool. Let's. Series 5 has a haptic digital crown. So whenever you rotate the crown to change, let's say, the date or time of the alarm that you want to set, the watch vibrates, giving you a feel of actually winding an analog automatic watch. The small little things like the way the watch vibrates or the way the back of the watch looks gives you the feeling of wearing a really high quality watch. The Apple Watch that I have here is an aluminium one, and it's the most affordable option out there. But don't let the price fool you. The aluminium is really good and high quality. Personally, I prefer the matte black of the aluminium finish rather than the shiny stainless steel finish. Even the strap, more than any other premium watch brand. Apple provides a 1-year warranty to all of the Apple Watches, but you can extend it through Apple Care or an insurance. Brand value has a direct impact on the resale value of the watch. Here's a list of used Apple Watch Series 5s. As you can see, they hold up their value pretty well. The watch lets you style it to your personal liking. Your watch can completely look different to mine and everybody else. And in my opinion, that makes every Apple Watch unique and different because it can be personalized to look the wherever you want it to. That brings us to personalization. This is one of the main reasons why I considered getting an Apple Watch. I just access your iPhone's camera. If you're shooting videos, you can start and stop recording, change cameras, zoom in and out, turn flash and live photos on and off. I shoot these videos all by myself, and this is a really handy feature for me. Just like any other smartwatch, you can also read, react, reply to all the messages right from your Apple Watch. You can also receive, reject, or make calls directly from your Apple Watch without ever having to touch your iPhone. Here are some other features that are worth mentioning. Calculator. This can be really handy when you have it right on your watch. Voice notes. You can record voice notes directly from your Apple Watch. These will later show up on your iPhone automatically. Find people. You can check your friends and family's location right from your Apple Watch if you have it set up to you. Siri comes to your rescue. You need not worry about how everything is. This is already possible right now with the help now or waiting for the Series 6 that is coming this September or October, here's a way to think about it. Would you want to wait for the next Fossil or a Seiko watch? Probably no, right? And in my opinion, Apple has perfected the watch from the Series 5. There is not a lot that Apple can add from here because it's already so good. So I definitely suggest you to go ahead and buy the watch if you really want to. Don't get hung up on buying the latest and the greatest, because no matter what you get, there is always going to be something that's newer and better. Well, that's just my opinion. If you really want to, you can wait till October until the Series 6 comes out. The Series 5 will also drop in price, and if
Okay. Firstly, this is very in depth. Great job with the content itself. This is I can feel it, that it's like I can feel that it's your stuff. This is super informative, very in depth. Maybe some parts of it can be trimmed down. I felt like the beginning got a bit repetitive, like the very beginning. So maybe you could have cut that down a little bit. But a 15 to 17 minute video, like I personally, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I think I'm probably in the minority here, but I prefer watching longer videos when it comes to reviews. So, great job on that. If this is your first video, that's freaking mind blowing. I wish my first videos were this good. And I think you mentioned you shoot your videos on a phone. Just great job on that. This is I think this looks great. The talking head setup itself, very well done. I like the intro very much. The little part where you had like different watch faces, and the music was synced to that. Great job on that. Here, this particular portion, I guess it's not such a big deal, but maybe I would like try and go with like a bolder font, or have some kind of a box on the back of the font, on the back of the text, so that the text could be a little bit visible, a little bit better. But again, it's kind of minor, not a big deal. Overall, great job. Only thing I guess that really stuck out to me in like a not so good way would be the flicker in some of the shots. I'm guessing again. I think you shoot on phone, which is what you said. So if maybe try and mess with the shutter speed on your camera, assuming you're shooting with a manual recording app, and then you should be able to get rid of the flicker. Other than that, great stuff. Maybe like shots like this where you like have your hand in frame, you can go a little bit tighter. Other than that, great job. As I said, content wise, really good. If this is your first video, honestly, great job. I wish my first video was this good. Just great job. I think people in the comments are also saying, my instant search says this is in depth. Great job. Switch to Hindi in a year, and you can have a million subs in a year with this stuff. I don't know. Take that advice if you want to. Like personally, I would say just stick to the language that's most comfortable to you. That's why I haven't moved to Hindi or anything. It's fine. I mean, like language doesn't really matter. Like this is good stuff. I mean, just keep creating. Thank you very much for sharing your video, and I think that's about it for this particular live stream. Thank you so much for joining. My throat is almost done here. It's 7:13. We started at 5:35. So if my math is correct, that is exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes. Yes, that is correct. 45 minutes. Did I miss any miracle? Says the SR channel. I don't know. You missed a lot of good channels though. If you join now, you missed a lot of good content. So maybe watch the live stream back again. I don't know. Do it if you want to. But yeah. Quick maths. Yes, Pranav. Quick maths. Quick math. Thank you very much for joining. Yash stuck till the very end. I really appreciate that. Shrish is also here. Thank you very much. If you want to have me check out your content for the next live stream, the way to do that is to fill in the form that will go out on Tuesday, next Tuesday, on the community section of this YouTube channel. And if you can't wait till then, if you just want me to check out your work anyway, as I said before, I also like to just respond to you guys on Instagram. So send me a link on Instagram and I will check out your work. Although I might be a little bit slow there because I get a lot of links on a daily basis. But thank you very much for joining. It means a lot. I think this was probably the best live stream so far, and I hope to be doing. I want to continue to do more of these. So thanks very much, and